Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, fellow Pinthusiasts.
Oh God, I messed up. I said fellow Pinthusiasts.
Oh, God.
I have one job. Hello, fellow
Pinthusiasts.
Pinthusiasts.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Hello, Why do I keep saying?
Hello, fellow Pinthusiasts. So I was on Facebook today and I saw that some people were asking what a PTD is. So we were just gonna be here clarifying what a PTD is, where to get one, just all the information that you might need.
So a PTD stands for Pin Trader Delight, and it is a free pin that accompanies a purchase of a Pin Trader Delight ice cream sundae from DSSH/DSF.
PTD pins are normally a Disney character that is holding an ice cream, whether that's like a popsicle, a float, a sundae, just a cone of ice cream. And they're really nice because they can encompass some Disney characters that don't get enough love in the pin community. So it's really nice that PTDs try to go out of the way to get really obscure characters, no matter how unpopular they are.
So the place that you can get a PTD is at Disney Studio Store Hollywood, formerly known as Disney Soda Fountain.
So DSSH and DSF. It's basically a Disney store that is accompanied by a Ghirardelli soda fountain, which is just like an ice cream shop.
Chocolate shop.
Yeah.
And it is located in
Hollywood, California.
Right smack dab next to the El Capitan Theater.
This store is only located in Hollywood. You can't find it in Florida or New York. So sorry for everyone in the central time zones and East Coast, but to get one of these pins, you're probably gonna have to get it from a secondary market. So either a friend that you know that lives in LA or someone that you trust. Otherwise, you might have to go to eBay. Just be careful for those scrappers because those do exist. PTDs come in a limited edition size from 200 to 500. But a while back, they used to have a couple PTDs that did go in the 750 range. We actually have an Anna PTD that is limited edition of 750, but they don't really do that anymore. It's usually between that 200 to 500 range. And these pins come in a form called a PTD flip.
And a PTD flip basically just means that they switch out the set of characters for a new set of characters. So PTDs will often release in a set of 3 Disney characters, and they'll all be holding an ice cream of some form. And when a PTD flip occurs, it means that the previous set of 3 PTDs were sold out, and now it's time for them to bring in a new set of 3 character PTDs. When purchasing PTDs, keep in mind that each person can only purchase 2 PTDs that are unique characters in a single day. For example, you've got these 3 PTDs right here. You have Caterpillar, you have Nosemore, and you have Mr. Whiskers. So in a single day, one person could either purchase these 2 PTDs, these 2 PTDs, or these 2 PTDs. But you wouldn't be able to do double.
So they do have to be 2 different ones, but that is per day per person. So normally if you want to get all 3 pins of a PTD flip, you do have to have 2 people with you.
So typically, how fast a PTD flip or a set of PTDs will change or sell out depends on the set of characters that are there. So if you have a set of very popular characters or characters maybe from a popular movie or franchise, then you can expect the PTDs to sell out quickly and then get replenished quickly. Actually, recently, DSSH/DSF has changed the way they do PTD flips, in the sense that in the past it used to be an immediate flip where once the first 3 characters ran out, they would immediately flip to the next 3 characters. But I think recently it has changed where it's taking a little bit longer for them to go through with the flip.
So DSSH does a really good job of showing when their new pins come out on their Facebook page for Disney Studio Store Hollywood. That's where you'll see when they do surprise releases, movie pin releases, and also their newest PTD flips. In that flyer that they put on their Facebook page, it'll show you what 3 pins are out, their limited edition size, what the pins themselves look like, and also the movie that they come out in. And you can gauge how fast they may sell out depending on what characters are there and their limited edition size.
So an interesting thing about PTDs and other pins sold at DSSH/DSF is that they have a unique waffle back pattern. So in Disneyland, the parks, they'll have a Mickey waffle back, but over at DSSH/DSF, they will have a ice cream cone waffle back, and that's kind of similar to how Disney auctions have gavel waffle backs and how WDI pins will have Sorcerer Mickey waffle back.
So because PTDs are only found at Disney Studio Store Hollywood, and because they are so limited in size, they become very expensive very quickly, and they can reach up to 40 like immediately, even for a not so popular pin. I would say if you're looking for a pin and you know that pin isn't too popular, you can wait it out and it'll lower in price quite a bit. You can find some of these pins for $20 or so, but there are some PTDs that can go over $50, over $70. I've seen a PTD being sold on eBay for $100.
It's not too much to worry about because I feel like PTDs will typically cap at like a $35 value.
Most PTDs.
Most of them.
Yeah.
There are some of those PTDs that get really expensive. An example would be the Nick Wilde PTD. Ooh, that one is expensive. And there's a recent PTD that came out lately, which is the Stitch, like the Sad Stitch Loveliest Pin Training Event PTD.
Mm-hmm.
That one's super cute, by the way, but that one is pretty expensive right at the moment.
All right, now it's time for our pin of the day, and right now we actually have marquee pins. Disney Studio Store Hollywood makes more pins than just PTDs. They also make these cool marquee pins. These marquee pins showcase the El Capitan Theater with a movie title over it. These in particular are some of our favorites. These are part of our personal collections.
Tinkerbell and
Nightmare Before Christmas for my Jack Skellington collection. This Nightmare Before Christmas marquee pin came out last year along with a set of Nightmare Before Christmas cutie pins. I love this pin so much because it's stained glass. So if you hold it up to the light, you'll see this beautiful purple glass shining and the moon that has Jack and Sally holding hands, and I just love it. It's a limited edition 300. It has that classic ice cream cone waffled back. And Mary?
And my pin is an older pin. It is the Tinkerbell marquee pin, and this is for the movie Tinkerbell. The first one of like the 6 movie series that I love so much. And this one is an older pin, and I know that because the waffling on the back is not ice cream cone. It's just regular like waffling. And this one, I also know that it's old because it says in the back, it doesn't say Disney Studio Store Hollywood, it says Disney Soda Fountain, which is what it used to be called, but now it's Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So this one I believe is also an LE 300, but I love, 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 love this pin.
But yeah, those are our pins. Thank you everyone for watching. If we miss anything about PTDs, if you guys could please tell us in the comments and maybe we could answer the questions either there or you can DM us on our Instagram.
Until next time, bye guys!